Okay, good morning, everybody. Activity is ongoing at the two eruption locations on Kilauea volcano, at the summit in Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, and about 20 miles to the east in the volcano's lower east rift zone. Fissure 17, which started to erupt on May 12th, continues to erupt this morning, but it appears that less lava is being added to the flow. The lava flow has advanced less than about 150 feet in the past 2 days, and lava is being added to the interior of the flow and to the top of the flow, and some ooze-outs are occurring along the margins of the flow. So the flow front is not advancing significantly, if at all. Cracks continue to form in the area of the lower east rift zone. Existing cracks are widening, with some showing both vertical and horizontal offset. Combined with a GPS station located on the north edge of the lower east rift zone, which moved to the northwest about 6 inches in the past 24 hours, we infer that magma continues to move into this part of the rift zone. At the summit, activity is continuing as well. In the past 24 hours, there were 2 significant explosive events, one last night at around 6 o'clock, and one this morning just after 4 o'clock. The one that occurred this morning generated a plume of ash and steam that rose to as high as 30,000 feet, and the winds blowing carried the ash to the northeast.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Things here at the park are sort of how they've been the last few days. It's a normal rainy day here up in the park. There has been some ashfall, but it seems somewhat insignificant. It's just wet on the ground at this point. However, yesterday there was an earthquake near the park, and the park infrastructure and some buildings did sustain some damage. We haven't completed an assessment yet, so we don't know the extent of that, but there was some cracks in buildings and one water line was broken. For our park closures, we have added in the last several days the pulling over on Highway 11 within the boundaries of the park. We ask people not to stop along the road to look if there is an ash plume visible, just for safety's sake. So we ask people to be aware of that, and if they want to try to get photos or stories, do that outside of the park boundaries. One addition that we have is our rangers, the National Park Service rangers, will be down in Hilo for the extended future at the Moku Papapa Discovery Center. They will be giving educational programs twice a day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. for the public, and they'll be talking about what's going on in the park, as well as programs about volcanic activity and such regular ranger programs that we would normally do inside of the park. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. We're looking at a bit of a change in weather pattern here. Low-level flow turning more from the southeast to the east through the day. So the eruption this past night sending, or I should say this eruption early this morning, sending ash northward. The low-level flow will be turning more westerly through the day. So any future eruptions, if they're low-level, future ash would be directed more to the northwest and tomorrow to the west, whereas if there were another high-level eruption reaching as high as one this morning, that upper-level ash would be taken eastward. We're looking at an unstable atmosphere across the Big Island right now, very moist. There's some rain occurring across the windward and southeast sections. Potential for thunderstorms in some areas as well this afternoon. So a low chance, but one of those things to watch out for. And the combination of rain and potential ashfall could make road conditions slippery or treacherous, something that we're not used to.